Next night, the widow of a man killed on a smart motorway in South Yorkshire says she wants political parties to commit to scrapping smart motorways ahead of the general election. Today, Claire Mercer hung thousands of social media messages at the Rotherham Titans ground to show the support she's had for her campaign in the last 2 years. Tom Ingle reports.
The sentiment is clear. More than 3,000 social media messages blow in the breeze at Rotherham Titans ground. They've all been received by Smart Motorways Kill campaigner Claire Mercer in the last 2 years.
We always knew this was going to be an election year, and I wanted to get across the message to the candidates of the strength of feeling of the public on smart motorways. This is our day-to-day. You know, people have to use motorways day in, day out for the mundane, normal things. So I know there's bigger issues going on in the world right now, but we have to use smart motorways every single day, and it's very important to a lot of people.
Claire's life was changed forever in June 2019. Her husband Jason was killed when his car was stopped in what used to be the hard shoulder on the M1. A lorry ran into him. Today, that same section of motorway near Meadowhall actually has a hard shoulder again, albeit a temporary one. National highways have got one lane closed off while they install more emergency pull-in areas. It's less than a decade since the scheme was first finished. On their website, National Highways say, "We have listened to drivers' concerns about being able to find a safe place to stop in an emergency on all lane-running smart motorways." But Claire wants would-be legislators to listen.
We've now had, in just a 5-year period, we've had 4 Prime Ministers say, when I get in, I will scrap smart motorways. And here we are, still having smart motorways. Rishi Sunak got rid of new smart motorways, but they weren't killing us yet. We need the ones that are in and killing us dealing with. And already parties are showing that they're not taking it as seriously as they should.
There's a reason this event is being held at Rotherham Titans ground. It's where Claire's husband Jason was a season ticket holder. His hat and scarf are the last items to be put on display, a poignant way to underline the messages she's received.
Well, Tom joins us now. Many of the election manifestos have been published. Have any of them committed to scrapping smart motorways?
Yes, they have, but I think we should pay tribute to Claire there and her campaigning power. Transport's really dropped off the agenda, I think, so far in this election campaign, and that's a really good example of how someone with a message can push it right back up there in front of everyone.
Absolutely.
She has said she was going to do this campaign on July the 4th. We're all going to be busy that day, so that's why she's moved it forward to today. So we've spent the day asking the political parties what are their approaches towards smart motorways. The Tories say they're going to stick with their existing policy, which is no more new smart motorways, and they will continue to invest in improving the safety of original smart motorways. The Lib Dems say they don't want to support any new smart motorways, but they go a little further. They say we're going to try and invest in technology to make the existing ones better, and if we can't do that, then we will restore hard shoulders where there isn't a hard shoulder. Labour, we've asked several times today what is their policy. They had originally had a hardline policy saying we were going to scrap them all, just stick up a red cross, and so there would be a hard shoulder. But they've now talked about a review to try and improve what there is and produce a new road safety strategy. That's what we know.
Tom, thank you. Next tonight, a man has been charged with